Hello everyone. In this video, we will be continuing video 8, that is coordination definition and its importance. So in this video, we will be discussing more about techniques of coordination. So to understand this techniques of coordination, I request everyone to watch video 8 where we discussed what is coordination, its mode, its importance, all those things. So I have listed down all these techniques of coordination in the prioritized order. The very first one is nothing but sound planning. Planning is the ideal stage for coordination. Clear-cut objectives, policies, and unified procedures and rules ensure uniformity of action. And second one, simplified organization. A simple and sound organization is an important means of coordination. Clear-cut authority relationships help to reduce conflicts and to hold people responsible. Third technique is self-coordination. Modification of functioning of department in such a way that each department coordinates with other departments. It can be done by horizontal communication. What is the fourth technique here is effective communication. Open and regular communication is the key to coordination. Effective interchange of opinions and information helps in resolving difference and in creation mutual understanding. Effective leadership and supervision is the fifth technique, which speaks about the ensureness of the coordination both at the planning and the execution stage. Sound leadership can influence subordinates and the employees to have identity of interest and to adopt a common outcome. The next technique is the chain of command. Here, the authority is the supreme coordinating power in an organization. Exercise of authority through the chain of command or hierarchy is the traditional means of coordination. Moving to the next one, very interesting topic, controlling. So what you can able to understand looking at this particular image. So this person is having complete control on this person. So whatever he is deciding, that should be implemented by this person. So we'll see the definition, its importance, and its drawbacks, everything here. Controlling. I can define controlling basically as a process of monitoring performance and taking actions to ensure desired results. It sees to it that the right things happen in the right ways and at the right time. So what is the concept of controlling? You can able to see it is basically a cycle. So where we are, the measurement, where we plan to be, the evaluation, how can we get on track again, the correction. So any point, this can be again continue to the next one, even it can call back to the previous stage also. So the steps in controlling. Controlling is reciprocally related to planning. It means it draws attention to situation where new planning is needed and it provides data upon which plans can be based. The various steps in control process which are necessary in its relationship to planning. Establishment of control standards, which is very important because the initiation and even the establishment of the standards, which is very important for the controlling. Measurement of performance, of course without controlling we can't able to measure the performance. Comparison between performance and the standards and the communication, all these three classification is very mandatory. Correction of deviation from the standards. So we will see one by one. The very first one, establish objectives and standards. So the control process begins with planning and the establishment of performance objectives. Performance objectives are defined and the standards for measuring them are set. There are two types of standards. First one is the output standard, which includes the measured performance results in terms of quantity, quality, cost, and time. And second one is nothing but input standard. So in output standards measures performance results in terms of quantity, quality, cost or time. Whereas input standards measures work efforts that go on into a performance task. So second one, that is measuring the actual performance. Measurements must be accurate enough to spot deviations are variances between what really occurs and what is most desired. Without measurement, effective control is not possible. Moving to the third one, comparing results with objectives and standards. Accurate standards and accurate measurement of actual performance are very important for clear revelation of variations. Required standards achieved. No further managerial action is necessary. Control process is complete. Required standards not achieved. That is, extent of variation may differ from case to case, depends upon the types of activity. And moving to the fourth one, taking corrective actions. Actions should be taken to maintain the desired degree of control in the system or operation. Control actions includes review of plans and objectives and change therein on the basis of such review, change in the assignment of tasks, change in existing techniques of direction, change in the organization structure, provision for new facilities. And moving to the next one, types of control. Again, when we speak about types of control, we have many. So the very first one is the preliminary, sometimes called the feed forward controls. They are accomplished before your work activity begins. They make sure that proper directions are set and that the right resources are available to accomplish them. Types of control. The second type is the concurrent. Focuses on what happens during the work process, sometimes called steering controls. They monitor ongoing operations and activities to make sure that things are being done correctly. Third one is the post action, sometimes called feedback controls. They take place after an action is completed. They focus on end results as opposed to inputs and activities. Thank you. So with this, this video is getting completed, and we will discuss in detail about these types of control. So first we'll discuss about preliminary. Why it is also called as a feed forward control means, here you can able to see this. Sometimes before the work activity starts, we should be in a controlling mode, in the sense like the proper planning that should be implemented. That is the meaning of feed forwarding. So before the process starts, we should be in a position to control who have to be, to whom this work should be assigned and how the work will be extracted from them. And even they make sure whether the proper directions are set and the right resources are available to accomplish them. Even that is also very very important. If I'm assigning some work to someone, maybe a shifting of load, as some assembling work, I need to make sure that all the necessities requirements I have provided for the complete work. Second one is the concurrent. Concurrent is nothing but the controlling which happens in between the process. So here you can able to see the focus on what happens during the work process. It means already the feed processing done and it is in the processing phase now. So during the processing phase, and we need to check whether everything is happening properly, and that kind of process controlling we call it as a steering controls, and it includes the ongoing operations and activities to make sure that things are being done correctly. And the next one is the post action. It is almost all the work has been completed on time, of course because of the previous controlling measures taken by the controlling persons. And it is also called the feedback control. They will check take the feedbacks of the work which was already done, and they try to implement in case of any flaws, and they will try to correct it on the next cycle. So with this, this video gets completed. Thank you.